right, you guys. Hey man, it's getting real now, right? This thing's getting real, man. You guys, I want to welcome you to the journey, right? Right now where we are beginning on a path that is going to begin to, overhaul your life and create another journey for another venture for stability that is created by yourself, right? Wages that are not maximized by a dollar amount or hourly wage, right? We are at a position to where we are changing the landscape of how we make money, right? How we diversify the money that we make, even how we save, right? So this is what the end game is, we're here, right? You guys that are in Tron's class, you are at the final steps to the beginning phase of what you're gonna have from yourselves moving forward. Lucid is gonna be like a stock. You never think about buying stocks and holding them forever because you eventually want to take profits, right? But what we're going to create is a way that we can hold these stocks almost somewhat for forever, like the ones that we get like Lucid, you guys. I'm going to show you so much when it comes to, the things that I said. You know how you guys had a moment where you'd be like, man, I wish I would have, held on to this for a little bit longer, or man, I wish I would have did this differently, or man, you have that hindsight, right? Hindsight is considered 20/20. That's what they like to say. And I've had a lot of hindsight moments. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at the stock market, like the things that's going on in the stock market. If you guys really look at what's happening at the stock market, and you look at some of the biggest gains that have happened over the past 2 years, it's been right here in this classroom, right? I promise you, like before Dogecoin was a thing and it popped off, we was in Dogecoin before Dogecoin was a thing, right? Everybody talking about it, right? We was in Nvidia before people even knew what Nvidia was, right? We are so far ahead of the game when it comes to finding stocks to invest in that sometimes we get in and we get out way too early, right? And I'm finding ways to, put you guys in stocks that can, change your lives, man. To be honest, if you're willing to wait, it's gonna take patience, right? And it took me so many times to understand that my biggest adversary has been patience, right? My biggest formidable opponent has been patience. Like I pull out early so I can pay bills, but if I would have held on to it, I could have paid the house off. And then if I'd held on to it a little bit later, I could have bought a brand new house, right? This is true what I'm telling you, right? It's not something it's not a facade or something like that. I've really had stocks and holdings where if I would have held a little bit longer, I might be a millionaire.
I'd have witnessed it.
Yeah, man, look, probably everyone in this class has witnessed that with me at some point. So if you're wanting to know, the ticker symbol once again is going to be LCID. And if you look at it as a whole, they may tell you things like they're struggling with their financial, backing and things of that nature. But that I'm telling you that is to change immediately.
Saudi Arabia is one of the richest countries in the world for their oil, but they're investing so much money in electric companies. So that's kind of fun.
We'll go ahead to the next slide to tell you guys some things about understanding the charts when I go over technical analysis. The ticker symbol once again is LCID. You find it on the NASDAQ. The current price is around $2.10. It may change in the pre-market here or there, but right now it's a good price as long as you get it under the 250. The support levels that we see right now, $2, of course, it's a psychological level, right? Everybody know that the even numbers, when they talk about what the word psychological levels, it's numbers like $1, $2. It may be $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50. More so the numbers that you would think when you go to calculate things, right? So those are the numbers, and you'll see those as we progress amongst other stocks. The resistance levels, the levels above where we currently are. Those current resistance levels at the short term are 250 to 270. That's your short-term resistance. When it comes to that breakout level that we're looking to break to hit up around the $6 threshold, we want to break through $4, and if we can hold, we want to see what we can do when we test around the $4.43, area. That's very critical for a bullish reversal. If you look at it, that's where we can kind of spike up to the $6. You guys, once we reach that level, it's no coming back. So if you're already loaded, you can just kick your feet up at that point, right? So
question for you, Guru.
Yes, sir.
For training purposes, if this equity goes below 193, should we as investors be worried, or should we be doing the Birdman hand rub if this thing go below 193?
Great question, because at times we do feel a little insecure when we. If you find anything we discussed today interesting, you can always find us here on Twitter, YouTube, and also we have a Discord that you can be a member of. Stock Check with Norris Powell. Make every second count.